Hello everybody, it's me, Tony, and welcome back to another episode of TTBurger Game Reviews, and this is going to be another multi-part video, and I'm sure you probably at least see that I'm wearing a different shirt. Well, since it's December, we're going to be wearing this PlayStation ugly sweater for the whole month of December when making the videos, so I just thought I might get that out of the way. And since it's Christmas time, it's the winter season, and winter is the perfect time for snow. And since there is snow, Let's bring on our magic TTBurger snow right now. There, that's better. Just come down here and speaking of snow, one of the things you can do, there are certain things you can do in the snow. You can go sledding, bobsledding, playing the snow, build a snowman, and I can't forget one thing, snowboarding. And you're probably wondering, why am I talking about this? Well, for today's episode of TTBurger Game Reviews, this is going to be a multi-part video, like I said. We're going to be looking at 3 snowboarding games, which is all part of the same series. I'm talking about the SSX series. In part 1, we'll be looking at SSX. Part 2, SSX Tricky. In part 3, SSX 3. Now, I know I'm leaving out ones like SSX On Tour and SSX Blur and SSX 2012 and stuff, but fuck, I'm not reviewing those because those games suck ass. These are the good SSX games, and we're going to get started here with one of the very first PlayStation 2 games I ever got, SSX, or known as SSX 2002, because the 2012 one has the same name. Now, SSX Snowboarding is what I'm also going to call it, was definitely the primitive snowboarding game for its time of the year 2000. Before us Sony fans could even play this game, we played games such as Cool Borders and such. Now, I enjoyed Cool Borders, mainly Cool Borders 2, but the stiff controls was really kind of a turn-off for me, and I did like the series, but the stiff controls really affected for me. But SSX, I know SSX and Cool Borders are not the same series and stuff, but SSX just pretty much improved on what made Cool Borders and made SSX, and now this is what introduced us to the series. And I remember back how it was in the year 2000, we first got our PlayStation 2, and this was one of the games we got. It's actually, I'm going to call this the second game I got, because it was the second game I played in a Tekken Tag tournament, and at the time when I played this game, I did not know how to play it at all. I was concentrating on tricks more than getting to the end, and I was pretty bad at it, but as time went on, I got better and better. Now, you pretty much start here, and we get a little opening with the characters and stuff like that. We have 8 characters here, and we're just gonna get that opening out of the way. If you want to see the opening, go watch on YouTube. It's there. And before I get started here, I have turned the music off because I didn't want to take any chances of getting a copyright claim. So even though the music is by artists that are not well known, you still gotta be safe here. Now, in this game, we have 8 characters to choose from, but the character I'm gonna be playing as is my favorite character from Canada. Her name is Elise Riggs. And I'm gonna give a shout out to my friends JJ Brother 88. JJ Jaguar 89 and MM the Man 89, 3 friends who I've known since preschool, kindergarten and stuff, and they know I am a big fan of the character Elise Riggs, because every time we play this game, they would say, "Hey Tony, let me guess, you're gonna be that blonde character you like and stuff," and this is for them. Hope you guys are doing well and stuff, and hope you guys do enjoy your shout out in the video, because this shout out is for you guys and stuff. And as we get into the game here, the game's presentation is fantastic looking, still holds up to this day. We got some great looking character models, and the backgrounds look nice, and the snow looks awesome. The crowd looks very last gen, but a lot of games are like that. And the graphics for the most part are great, but the frame rate can really slow down when the action's getting really tight and hot and stuff. So that is kind of a nitpick there. But SSX Snowboarding is just basically what it is. It's a snowboarding game, and a great one at that. It's very simple to pick up and very simple to play. But I'll talk more about that in the gameplay. But now we gotta get to the sound. The sound is fantastic, especially the characters. Of course, I'm not gonna be showing any voice track clips because there's no reason to, because we don't play a snowboarding game based on the voice acting and stuff. But I can tell you the voice acting is awesome, especially Elise's character, but I cannot find the name of the voice actress who played as her and stuff, but she sounds great. In fact, Elise Riggs actually kind of looks like Nina Williams if you put Nina Williams into a snowboarding game and stuff. That's just kind of off topic there, but I just wanted to say that. The music is awesome, but I cannot play any music because I don't want to take a chance to get a copyright claim. And the DJ announcer, Rozelle, he sounds awesome too. He sounds badass, he's kooky, he's cocky, he's hokey and stuff, and he's basically what you expect from a game like this, but and stuff. And like, yeah, now we get into the gameplay here. Like I said, the game is just very simple. You either do racing or tricks. You have two modes to choose from: single event or world circuit. And this stuff is shown from the world circuit mode because it is the main mode. We unlock medals, we can get boards and stuff too, and such. And you got a multitude of tracks to choose from. You can go to Snowdream Japan, Elysium Alps France, Mesa Blanca, Mercury City Meltdown, and more. And each race gets harder and harder, but if you master snowboarding games like this, you'll have no problem with it at all. In fact, there is quite a bit of replay value here, even after you beat the game. I mean, sometimes, even though I did not get gold medals on all the levels and such, I still go back to improve my score to try to I have hope one day that I'll get a gold medal and stuff. And you can unlock more outfits, unlock boards, and customize my character stats. It's very similar to like the Tony Hawk games were like and stuff too. I will admit that though, that like there are a couple complaints I have with it, and that's like well, first off, like the opponent AI can be very unbalanced at times, where they'll pretty much whoop you in like the final rounds and stuff like that. Like, you have 3 rounds to race in: quarterfinal, semifinal, and final. And the final, the difficulty can take a dive up at times if you're not careful and such, and if you're not very good at stuff. I mean, I was able to get a bronze and a silver and a gold and stuff like that and such, so it was perfectly fine with me. But those of you who are new to this stuff are gonna be kind of disappointed. But my main complaint though about the game is that in the world circuit mode, there is no option to restart a race. There's no option to restart a race at all if you're not doing good. So the only way for you to restart a race is if you get to the finish line or just quit altogether, and that is kind of an annoyance. I wish they would have had a restart option, but unfortunately that's not the case here at all. Now, like I said, in the world circuit and single event stuff, you have 2 types of races and stuff, or modes. You got race and show off. In race, it's very simple: race to the finish 3 times, and show off is where you must perform tricks to get a high score and stuff. And if you get a certain score, you get a medal, and that's basically what it is. It's very simple. And in the game, you have these little SSX signs that allow you to take shortcuts, so you can perform better tricks and to get farther along to first place in the race and such. It's very helpful. And the controls are very smooth too. Like, you can use either the directional pad or the analog sticks to move your character. And I'm not really going to talk much about the controls because this is a review. This is a review, so this is not a training video. So if you want a tutorial, go pick up the game or watch a tutorial on YouTube. They're out there. And you'll pretty much spend like at least 10 to 12 hours beating this game, and then you can go back for more if you want. But it's definitely worth to go back if you want to improve your score and stuff. I mean, it's a simple, fun racing game by EA Sports Big, and EA Sports Big did a fantastic job with introducing us to the SSX series. Especially for a game that came out in the year 2000, when the PlayStation 2 was still fresh and brand new. This game still holds up to this day. And like I said, I hope my friends I mentioned in this video are enjoying their shoutouts and stuff like that, because they know how much I like the character Elise. So that's pretty much all I gotta say. What's my final rating here? Well, SSX, pick it up. You can find it for a cheap price. If you don't own a PlayStation 2 and stuff, then you're not gonna be able to get this game, because this game is only on the PlayStation 2. And if you have a friend who owns a PS2 and he has it, definitely give it a try. You'll not know what you're missing. I'm gonna be taking some points off here because of the unbalanced AI at times, and you can't restart a race during the world circuit mode and stuff. But I'm gonna be still generous. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's a great game, great graphics, perfect gameplay, smooth controls and stuff like that and such, and great sound effects, great voice acting. And yeah, that's pretty much all you can ask for. That's it for this part. Part 2, we're gonna look at the second game, SSX Tricky, and this game was also released on multi-platform too. But we're gonna look at the PS2 version, of course, because it's the only version I have. That's pretty much all I gotta say. Okay, stop the snow. Thank you. That's pretty much all I gotta say. Peace out, everybody, and stay tuned. There's more on the way.